Hello everyone and welcome to VR news for the last week of May. So, on the Steam store, a game called Lordian Karma has just released.
It has.
It has, and so one genre that everyone here at Attribution Studios is kind of wanting to see a bit more of in VR is strategy games.
That's correct. Need more of them.
Yes, we do.
Less puzzles.
I'm quite excited about the fact that Lordian Karma has released. It's a sort of standard wave-based game where you can use a bunch of traps and spells to hold off from a bunch of monsters who are going to be attacking you.
It looks quite a bit like Orcs Must Die.
Yes, no, definitely got vibes of that.
Whatever console that was on.
That was on some consoles.
It was on several.
The game released today and it's currently available for just over £7. And that does have me questioning how much actual gameplay is in there.
It is a bit low.
That's quite cheap for a VR game.
Yeah. Oh my.
There's thunderstorms and we're in a big shed.
Big metal shed.
Metal shed.
It's gonna die.
What could go wrong? Speaking of things that are scary,
Yes.
there's been another VR release actually.
Paper dolls.
Paper dolls.
Paper dolls.
So yeah.
Yeah. Saw the trailer. Lots of Chinese theme, scary little girls in dresses, and the other thing that I saw, terrible flashlights.
Terrible
Not how flashlights work.
So me and Ben were talking about this. If we're going to go into like a sort of first person, you don't really choose to go into a first person.
You don't.
space.
You just are in first person.
If I'm going into a spooky mansion, priority number one is flashlight.
That works.
Big industrial flashlights.
Yeah, that isn't just a tiny cone of light. Flashlights light up lots of things.
I guess it makes it spookier though.
It's not the main part of the game, though.
Paper Dolls is giving me vibes of Amnesia and Resident Evil 7, and while I couldn't actually find any reviews of the game as it's just come out today, it is made in Unreal Engine and graphically it's looking quite immersive.
It is quite pretty. The scary little girl in dress is a spooky little scary girl in dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And spooky scariness is always worse in VR, so
Yes.
could be one to try out. Next up, and this game's got us quite excited, is Astro Rescue Mission for the PlayStation VR.
Yes.
So Astro has just been announced by Japan Studio, and it's for the PSVR. And what you're going to be doing in the game is taking control of Astro, the rescue bot, and you'll be searching for a missing crew across 5 planets.
Yeah, it's really reminding me of older games like Ratchet and Clank, and reminding me a little bit, if only because it's just a robot, of Metal Arm's glitch in the system.
See, I was getting a lot of Moss vibes from this game. Moss was this fantastic PSVR game which we've done a review of actually, you should check out on our channel. And it was interesting in that it was a VR game, but it wasn't first person, it was third person, you're looking down on a character.
I haven't seen that before.
You haven't seen that?
I'm still confused as to how it works.
Well, it's very good. And this game, it seems like Moss, but with a bit better gameplay.
And that's always better.
Mario meets Moss, I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
You're calling it.
Mario meets Moss.
Props to you if you're right. Evasion is also coming out, which is a science fiction FPS that is aiming to evoke a fast, frantic feeling that you get from games like Doom and Borderlands.
Yes, it can be played in either solo mode, co-op, and there's also wave-based gameplay, there's a campaign, and it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see more games in VR that embrace multiplayer, because a lot of VR games are a bit short.
Yeah, multiplayer can just add a bit of replayability.
Exactly, especially a co-op based one with your friends. And we haven't mentioned this yet, but it looks a bit like Destiny.
It looks a little bit like Destiny.
Destiny is a game that people play again and again, so
Yeah.
maybe people will like Evasion. Interestingly, the game is going to be coming with full support for Sony's aim controller, I think it's.
Yes.
So this is what was used for Farpoint, and it's a different way to control the game. So you strap in your Move controllers and you can point and shoot.
So you actually have a gun-shaped gun to
Yes.
hold rather than just a stick.
Gun-shaped guns generally help me.
Yeah, with not really aiming because you're in a headset, but feeling like you're shooting a gun.
For sure.
Without it being a gun.
So next up, just a few small updates for some games. Last week we mentioned that budget cuts had a slight delay, but thankfully it's actually going to be releasing in 2 days' time now on the Thursday of this week, 31st of May, which is very, very exciting. This is a game that a lot of people have been hyping up, and the developers have released some new gameplay and a launch trailer. The original demo for this game was actually released in 2016, so it's been a long time coming, and I'm personally very excited for it and hoping to get my impressions to you later this week, I think.
And let's be honest here, it wouldn't be the VR news without everyone's favourite smash hit game, Beat Sabre, which has now sold 100,000 copies of the game a month after it released.
I see what you did there by saying smash hits.
I did do that.
Beat Sabre, smash.
You smash things to hit songs.
Finally, a bit of sad news about the recent update for The Forest to give it VR compatibility. Unfortunately, the game's not working too well. There's been a bunch of technical issues, and yeah, I was chatting to Rob earlier actually, and he said that it was basically unplayable when he played it last week.
Yeah, it doesn't run particularly well.
Which is a shame, so hopefully the developers will get that sorted out very soon.
Hopefully.
Thank you very much for watching this latest VR News episode. Please do like, comment and subscribe for more VR related videos and video game fun times.
See you again soon.
Bye bye.